Okay, I just want to take us back to that breaking news that I mentioned just a few minutes ago, that Israel's Air Force says that it's intercepted a missile that has come from Yemen. Sirens have been sounding across central Israel. And just to give you a bit of context, of course, last week, a missile from Yemen did manage to break through the Israeli defense systems, and it hit the grounds of the main airport in Tel Aviv. Let's speak to Hamda Salut, our correspondent in Amman. She's there, of course, because the Israeli government and the Palestinian Authority have banned Al Jazeera from reporting inside Israel and the occupied West Bank. So, Hamda, this breaking news coming into us about the Israeli Air Force intercepting a missile coming from Yemen. What more can you tell us?
Well, the Israeli army has confirmed that this missile was intercepted. This is obviously not an isolated incident. We have been seeing these incidents, but at a more faster sort of pace. The Houthis in Yemen have said that as long as the war in Gaza continues, they're going to be firing projectiles toward Israeli territory, towards Israeli airspace. And in fact, since Israel decided to break the ceasefire and breach that agreement back in March, there have been more than 30 projectiles fired by the Houthis. And the most notable one was actually just around a week ago when the missile failed to get intercepted and made impact right outside of Ben Gurion Airport. Now, what's interesting about the direction the Houthis are taking this is that they say that even if these missiles are not having any sort of physical impact or damage, the ones that are intercepted, it's still causing a lot of panic within Israel. It's still costing the Israelis a lot of money per interception because these are long-range ballistic missiles that don't just require short-range air defense systems. They require the larger systems they have, such as the Arrow and the American Arrow system that is there, the David Sling, as well the THAAD missiles that were also brought in by the Americans. So this is very costly for the Israelis, but at the same time, it does cause a lot of panic within the Israeli security apparatus. And now, with the rate that these missiles are being fired, the Israelis say they have no choice but to react, but to continue to respond in their own way. Previously, they hadn't been responding because the Americans had told the Israelis privately and publicly that they were going to take care of the Houthi targets across Yemen. But most recently, within the last week, the Israelis themselves have been conducting their own airstrikes. And despite all of the attacks that have happened on Houthi territory or assets or anything that is Houthi-related in Yemen, they're still able to fire missiles that are penetrating Israeli airspace and some that are even making impact within Israel.
Okay, Hamda, we're going to leave it there. Just to recap that breaking news quickly, Israeli military is currently working on intercepting a missile launched from Yemen. We understand that the aerial defense systems are currently operating to intercept the missile, and alarms have sounded in several areas in and across Israel following that launch of that projectile.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.